Hi y'all, this is So Blessed. Welcome to the Blessed Place. How y'all doing? Okay, it's time for me to get back to my videos because I have been totally remiss at doing videos over here in the Blessed Place, but I have been reading and trying my best to respond to your video or your comments on the videos. Thank you all so much for being the best blessed ones ever. Okay y'all, we're gonna get straight to this video. I mentioned how to command respect in one of my past videos, and I had several blessed ones who says, yes D, do that video. I'd love to know how to command respect. So let's just get right to it. First and foremost, you command respect by respecting yourself. You might say, well, Dee, what does that mean? How do I respect myself? You have to know that you are worthy of respect. You have to know that your worth has nothing to do with your size, the color of your skin, your sexual orientation, your financial status, all of that stuff. Your worth is because God loves you, because God created you, because God hung out, bled, and died on that cross for you and shedded his blood for you. Okay, I know this is command respect, but y'all know how I do over here in the Blessed Place. Jesus is in all of what I do. But yes, you have to know that because God loves you and because God deemed you worthy to die on that cross for you, then you as a human being should be respected. Secondly, don't ever demand respect. I hate to hear women demanding respect, demanding that a man respects them. You're going to respect me. Or demanding that their children respect them. Y'all, where that come from? You do not demand your children respect you. You raise them in a way that they know that you command respect. So don't ever ask for it. Don't ever demand it. Just know that you respect yourself, and because you respect yourself, because you deserve respect, then all those who come in contact with you will respect you. Why? Because of number 3. Because you're going to give respect. If you expect respect, if you command respect, then you also have to give respect. You can't disrespect others and then believe that you deserve respect. Fourthly, how do you command respect? Speak up about those things that you should speak up about, but also know that silence is golden. You do not have to speak up about everything. And I know sometimes it's hard to figure out that balance there, but be in prayer, stay in prayer, and ask God to guide your mouth, to guide your tongue, and to speak up about those things that you should speak up about, but to know when silence is golden. There is strength in silence. Sometimes as women, we think we have to be loud and obnoxious, and we have to be overbearing, and we have to, honey, I don't play that, I don't take that. Yeah, you know, the neck roll and everything. I roll the neck roll. I don't take this. And a lot of times we think that that means strength because we don't take something. That is demanding respect because I don't take this and I don't take that. Well, there is strength in silence. We don't have to say something about everything. In a relationship, we don't have to always correct our mate. In a relationship, we don't always have to come back verbally at our mate. Ooh, did I just step on my own toes? Lord Jesus, get off my toes. Now, yes, there are certain times that we should speak up. We should speak up when someone is trying to abuse us mentally, physically. We should speak up when we want to make a point about something. We should speak up when someone is being mean and nasty and cruel to other people. It's okay to speak up and say, no, I'm not having that in my presence. So it's okay to speak up about certain things. However, choose your battle. We don't have to speak up about everything. Silence, there is strength in silence. And in that strength, you're commanding respect. Fifth, I alluded to this earlier, but don't disrespect others. You cannot disrespect other people and think that you are going to command respect. How do you disrespect other people? Cursing at other people, cursing people out, being condescending to people. You have to give respect. There's a quote that says, "Those who give love gathers love," and I will use that for respect. Those who give respect gathers respect. If you give respect, respect will be given unto you. You can't be disrespectful to your spouse or to your potential spouse or to his family or to her family, or disrespectful to your child's teacher, or disrespectful to your boss at work. Number 6, this is a big one and it could be a point of contention, and some of you may not agree with me, but how you dress has a very, very big correlation to the kind of respect that you receive or disrespect. You cannot command respect and show everything that God gave you. If you are scantily clad, if you're showing all of your body parts, if you're not leaving anything to the imagination, if you are, if you think that, this is how you boost your self-esteem, or what I say falsely boost your self-esteem by showing all of your body parts, and then you want to be respected, it makes no sense. It makes no sense to expect someone to respect you and respect your body when you're just putting your body on display every inch of of course, we all know that what God gave us underneath are just some breasts and the vajayjay, right? We all have, most of us all have breasts and vajayjay, the ladies. So we know there's not much more to imagine, but still, that doesn't mean that it should be just put on display for any and everybody to see. Some people may believe, what does it matter how I dress? People should respect me because of my mind, or they should respect me because of my character. They should respect me because of how I treat others. And that is very true. However, the way this world works, people respect you for how you carry yourself and how you dress. Number 7, be an influencer and not a manipulator. You command respect by influencing others in a positive way. What's the difference between an influencer and a manipulator? An influencer inspires others to think a certain way by putting out positive energy and encouraging and inspiring that person to think in this way. So they have positive intentions to influence or inspire others to think in a certain way. Manipulator, what is a manipulator? A manipulator use abuse, and they misuse people with the intention of getting people to think a certain way or do a certain thing. I command respect over here by using positivity to influence my blessed ones. So in a relationship, use positivity to influence and not manipulation to get what you want. Number 8, choose your words wisely, because words can be a boomerang. The words that you throw out in the universe can come back and smack you right in the face. What I mean by that is, when you're talking to your mate or your spouse or your potential husband or wife, and you're calling people all kinds of names, and you're using all kinds of negative terms, or those words could come back at you, because evidently it's okay to use those words. Okay, I'll give you an example. If I were the type of person who said things like this to my husband: I can't stand that fat B, or that fat B thinks she's something, or that heifer this, or I cannot, or I can't stand the way she looks, or my mom is a B, or if I were to say all those types of things, then that will put into my husband's head and his psyche that it's okay to say those things back to me, or to say those things about me to someone else. So it puts into my husband's head that it's okay to call me a fat B. No, it is not okay. However, I invite my husband to think that it's okay to say those things about me. If I've said it about my mom, if I've said it about my sister, if I've said it about my coworker, if I've said it about my boss, then why wouldn't it be okay for him to think that same way about me? So you have to be careful of those words that you share with your intimate partner, because those words could come back as a boomerang. I understand venting. I understand that your partner should be one of your best friends, that you should be able to talk to them about anything. However, you still have to be careful about the words that you use, because those words that you use can be a boomerang, and they invite your partner to say it's okay to use those same words to you, around you, or about you. Oh, Jesus. I'm just thinking, I wish a person would that I'm with call me a fat B. How do we command respect? This seems so elementary, so basic, but sometimes we miss it. Be kind. You cannot be a nasty, mean, rude, condescending person and expect respect. If you are kind, thoughtful, loving, patient, giving, honorable person, those types of characteristics command respect. We all have areas that we need to work on, but work on them. If you're not a kind person, my daughter Derica said, my mom is not a really kind person. I'm working on being kind. Now, she's kind to me, but I can see where she's talking about. But I love the fact that she's self-analyzed and said, I'm not a kind person, and I've been praying and asking God to make me a kind person. So we all have some things to work on. You cannot command respect if you're mean, hateful, judgmental, jealous, envious, fussy. Work on those things. Work on those things. You cannot command the respect that you desire if you are displaying those types of characteristics. Number 10 and last, walk the talk. Don't be one way in front of everybody else and another way behind the closed doors. When you walk the talk, you command respect. When people find out that, oh, I met her and she is just like she is on camera, or oh, I work with her and she's the same way at work, or oh, I go to church with her and she's the same way at church. You talk about a way to lose respect of people is when you, oh, in a church setting she's one way, oh, but at work she's a tyrant, or at the family reunion she's like this, but at home she's like that. Walk the talk. If you are a respectful person, you should be a respectful person in all areas of your life. If you're a kind person, you're kind in all areas of your life. If you're giving in all areas of your life. You're not one way behind closed doors and then you put on the facade when you walk outside. That's a way to quickly lose people's respect. Walk the talk. I hope these 10 ways to command respect have enlightened you, encouraged you, but most of all, blessed you. Love y'all. Y'all be blessed.